Who's up for a Noob versus Pro build challenge? Today it is me and JJ against Milo and Mikey, and we're taking on a super fun build, the Fruit Loops house.
I hope you and JJ are ready to taste defeat, Freddy style!
We're gonna build something so good, Toucan Sam himself will want to move in. Yeah, he's the Fruit Loops mascot. Come on, JJ, let's get started right now. I think we're gonna need some concrete, and obviously red concrete is great. We're going to build the Fruit Loops box, and it's going to be huge. We're gonna need to make it absolutely massive, and you know what? I think we might need to make it a little bit further back. That way, we'll have plenty of space to fit an extra special surprise inside. I think this box is going to be massive. I think Milo and Mikey are gonna be pretty jealous of it, honestly. Their Fruit Loops box is probably not gonna look very good at all. I think it will not look as good as ours will.
Oh wow, Mikey, I didn't know that you were best friends with Toucan Sam.
Wait, what? Milo, did you just say that Mikey is best friends with Toucan Sam?
Well, that's just what he said to me just now.
There is no way that that's true. Toucan Sam is a figure on a cereal box. I don't think Mikey can be besties with him, right?
Well, Mikey would never lie to me, so that's just what he'd be telling.
Milo, Mikey is famously a liar. Did you hear the stuff he was doing to people in shops earlier today?
What was he doing?
I don't know. I got a bunch of calls from shops asking me to get him under control. He was running in there and telling everybody to stop, or he'd threaten to explode.
Mikey, seriously, you can't be doing that stuff like that again.
Yeah, wait, Milo, did you just say again?
Oh yeah, Mikey was doing kind of stuff like that the other week, and I had to arrest him.
What? Milo, you have the power to arrest people?
Yeah, I've been a police officer for 3 days.
For 3 days, but Milo, you said you arrested Mikey a week ago.
Yes, well, that doesn't make sense, does it?
No, Milo, it doesn't make sense. Why were you arresting Mikey before you became a cop?
I was just getting some practice in.
Milo, you cannot practice being a police officer by arresting people. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, really? Something about that.
What about that, Milo?
There might be a lot of people in jail right now.
Milo, how many people are in fake jail right now?
At least 40!
40 people? Milo, that's like a small town.
Yeah, I know. I arrested the whole town.
Milo, what did you even tell them that their crime was? Did you say that they were jaywalking or murdering or what?
I told them they were being criminals.
Milo, that's not enough. You can't just tell people you're a criminal and then arrest them right off the bat.
Well, nobody told me that.
Milo, the police should have told you that. That's the first thing you learn in police academy.
Well, I'm the police now, and I make the rules.
Oh, JJ, I think we're in for it now. We better hope Toucan Sam can take away Milo's police badge. Otherwise, we're gonna be living in a crazy area. Now, I think we need to make a big Toucan Sam mascot on the side of the box. We're gonna need concrete for it, but... Wait a minute. JJ, do you hear that? I think I hear some sort of bird noise. It sounds like it's coming from the ground. Oh no, JJ, I think Toucan Sam might be buried underground somewhere. This is really bad. Toucan Sam, if you could hear us, come out and... That's not Toucan Sam, it's just a crow. Okay, this is really dangerous. We cannot have another animal that is not Toucan Sam in here, JJ. Let's get this crow inside the build, and I think we also need a name for him. This can be Fromulus. Let's get Fromulus inside the build right now. He cannot be a bird around here. Only Toucan Sam is allowed. Okay, Fromulus, stay still, and try not to make crow noises too loudly. Come on, JJ, we better cover this up and act like we weren't here. Now it is time to make Toucan Sam on the front of the box. I'm gonna grab some concrete. Toucan Sam is mostly blue, so that's why we're gonna grab blue concrete, and he also has a black beak with a little bit of yellow and purple and red on it, and a little bit of orange too, which is really good because orange is kind of the best color, honestly. Now, I think we grabbed red twice, and I'll get rid of that, but Toucan Sam also has a little bit of white on him as well. He's got a white tummy, kind of like Milo does.
Squawk, squawk.
Milo, did you just say squawk, squawk?
Oh, yes, I did. Thank you for asking.
Why would you say that? What do you know? What have you heard?
Oh, I was just practicing my Toucan Sam impression.
Oh, okay, that makes totally a lot more sense. I was worried that you knew about, well, nothing actually. I'm not going to tell you about that, but how's your Toucan Sam impression going?
Well, it's going really good, and Mikey's actually nodding his head right now because he thinks I'm actually Toucan Sam.
Wait, what? He thinks you're actually Toucan Sam? JJ, is Mikey that silly? I don't know, but yeah, okay, JJ says Mikey is definitely that silly. I can't believe Mikey's silly enough to actually think that you're the real Toucan Sam, Milo.
Well, that's why we're on a team together because they be calling us the silly boy team.
Why would you admit that you're a silly boy? Wouldn't that give you guys a real disadvantage here?
Well, silly boy in the sense that we're fun and really silly and really good at building.
Okay, I guess you guys are definitely silly. You've certainly got that right. I don't know about being good at building. I think that's kind of me and JJ's thing. We're definitely the best builders around these parts.
Oh, you're actually gonna regret saying that Chip once we beat you!
What, Milo? Is that a threat?
It's a threat and it's a promise!
I don't know, Milo. You're not good at keeping promises. Remember when you promised to never make a bird noise again?
Why would you bring that up?
Milo, because you completely did not keep that promise. I thought you'd actually do it too, but I guess I was completely wrong.
Yeah, you're always wrong, aren't you? Which is why I'm pretty sure me and Mikey got this one in the bag because, Chip, remember how I'm the champion of the Fruit Loops?
Yeah, Milo, that was just a title you made up. I kept trying to tell you that that's not a real thing and you can't just eat Fruit Loops and become the champion.
Yeah, it is, because I actually ate the most in the whole universe.
Milo, you just finished a bag. Most people have done that before. You can't just finish one bag of Fruit Loops and think you've eaten all the Fruit Loops in the universe.
I do not think most people have eaten a whole bag of Fruit Loops in one sitting.
I don't know. You ate one of the little bags, Milo. Those are barely smaller than my hands.
Well, it was a lot for me, because I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, I guess that is true. You probably shouldn't eat too many Fruit Loops in one sitting. They can be kind of bad for you if you eat too many.
Wait, they can be bad for you?
Yes, Milo, they're a cereal and they're covered in sugar. You can't be eating them all the time.
Sugar?
Milo, what did you think was in Fruit Loops?
Sparkly goodness!
Milo, there is no such thing as sparkly goodness on the ingredients packet. I don't think that's ever been a thing.
I also thought they were mainly the fruits.
Well, I don't know, Milo. I don't think there's a lot of fruit in them. They're definitely delicious, though, but I don't know. Thinking that they're fruit is kind of crazy.
Okay, well, I'm not crazy, but I understand why I'm wrong.
Well, Milo, that's a big step for you. Don't worry, Milo. I'll teach you what's really inside of Fruit Loops. You're not wrong about them being kind of magical. That's why my Fruit Loops build with JJ is looking really magical right now, too. We're making some really cool additions, and we've almost made the actual Toucan Sam on the side of our box.
The real boy?
Yeah, Milo, kind of the real boy. We're making sure we add the right colors to Toucan Sam, and it's looking really good. Right now, we're literally making the face, and you know what? Now that we're building the face, I can actually understand why Mikey got you and Toucan Sam confused.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you guys kind of look similar. Toucan Sam is looking, honestly, kind of silly right now, but you also look silly sometimes too, Milo.
Yeah, because I be pulling the funny faces.
And you definitely are one of the silly boys.
Yeah, silly team.
Now, on the side, we've just got to make an eye like this, and we've just got to make sure it looks kind of friendly. Okay, this one looks silly. I don't know why he's looking to the side like that. Let's make him look slightly down. Oh, yep, that's looking way better. Now we just have to add his other wing like this. Oh boy, this is really exciting. I can't believe we're making the Toucan Sam. I really hope the actual Toucan Sam really appreciates this. If we build our build good enough, I'm pretty sure that Toucan Sam will appear. And the best part about that is, obviously, our build is going to be the better one, JJ. There is no way that Milo and Mikey could possibly beat us here. Look, let's even get started making the giant Fruit Loops logo at the top of the box. Let's make the giant F and the giant R. Then we can make the double O's out of actual Fruit Loop blocks. Obviously, I don't think we have real Fruit Loop blocks, but I think we can use wool instead. I think the Fruit Loops on the box are lime color, and I think that they're also blue and maybe yellow, and I think some of them are purple too, not to mention red, and I think there are finally some orange ones. Wait a minute, rather than purple, I think they're definitely pink. Yup, this is looking like the real Fruit Loops colors. I'm feeling pretty confident about this, although wait a second, they definitely are purple. Okay, I think these are the official Fruit Loops colors. Let's see if we can actually use these. Let's make the first O here, and let's make it really, really round like an actual Fruit Loop. Then, obviously, we can make the second one too. We're gonna make this one purple because this is the second color that appears on the Fruit Loops box. Oh boy, if we run out of space to write this down, I'm gonna be really, really sad. Okay, good. I think we've written the fruit pretty well. We just need to write the T at the end of the word, otherwise we'll totally be missing it. There we go. Now we've written down the T. Now I think we just need to write the loops, but uh-oh, if we run out of space, I think I'll be really, really embarrassed. We'll make the L down here, and I think it can be the same level of blocks deep as these upper letters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. I think 6 is the perfect distance for these to be. Then we'll write write the L here, and then we'll just need to make an O, but rather than just doing a regular O, we're gonna make the second O another Fruit Loop sign again. Here we go. Now we just need some more space. Luckily, I think we should be able to extend this box a little bit further to the distance just to be able to fit this in here. Perfect, that's looking way better. Now we can write down the second O, and we'll obviously make it a yellow Fruit Loop. This way it'll look really similar to the box, which is kind of perfect. That's basically exactly how we wanted it. Now we just need to write the P and the S, because otherwise we've made a Fruit Loo, which is not exactly correct.
Did you guys see the article in the newspaper that I wrote?
Wait a minute. Milo, I don't think I've seen that article. I didn't know you wrote for the news.
Yeah, I wrote for the news, and it was a really interesting article about how fast you can drive a car.
Wait, what? Milo, what did you even write in the article?
Well, I was test driving a lot of cars, and I found one that goes the fastest.
Wow, Milo, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. What car was it?
Yeah, it was pretty much a pumpkin car.
Milo, there is no way that a car made out of pumpkins can drive quicker than an actual car.
I don't know. That's just what my research found out.
Milo, what research did you do? How did you get in the newspaper as well?
Well, because they hired me to do a car thing.
A car thing? Milo, that seems weird. Why would they pick you to do a car thing? You're not exactly an expert on all things cars.
Because I'm a smart boy and I'm really cool and fun.
Okay, I guess that is true. You are very cool and fun, but Milo, I don't know. That seems really weird to me. Are you sure they did end up hiring you to be a smart boy who does things for cars?
They did. That's pretty much why they paid me $1 million.
$1 million? Milo, what newspaper did you write this for?
It was for the Jimmy Bob newspaper.
Jimmy Bob newspaper. Milo, that sounds awfully similar to your friend who's also named Jimmy Bob.
Yeah, that's because it is Jimmy Bob.
Wait a minute, you wrote in Jimmy Bob's newspaper?
100% correcty.
Milo, I didn't even know that Jimmy Bob had a newspaper. How long has he been doing that for?
For 4 years.
4 years? Wow, I didn't even know Jimmy Bob was that old. That's crazy, actually, Milo. I'm very impressed. Tell Jimmy Bob I'll have to read his newspaper someday, and I'll see if it's any good. I know we built a really good bowl of milk here, but I don't know. I'm thinking we need a giant, real bowl of milk with actual Fruit Loops all around it. We're gonna need to make this thing absolutely huge, JJ. Trust me, this is going to be one of the biggest bowls of milk ever on record, and it's never gonna expire. This is not like regular milk. It's like special milk that is magical and exists only to help us with our Fruit Loop build. Come on, let's see exactly how tall we can get this thing. I think we can get this bowl of milk looking absolutely massive. Oh wow, JJ, this is insane. We've done a really good job on this, but it's not gonna be a very good job forever if we don't put any actual Fruit Loops inside to appease Toucan Sam. We've got to get these looking really good. That's why they're going to be bigger than the Fruit Loops on the box. We are going to be building these Fruit Loops this shape and size. I think by building them 3 by 3 and then outwards a little bit, we make them look really big, really fruity, and really, really loopy. Kind of like how Milo is really loopy because he's such a crazy guy.
1, 2, 3, Mikey. Fruity loop, a fruity loop. That is what I like to do.
Milo, what are you singing? Is that some sort of ancient song?
Yeah, that was just a little song that Mikey and I wrote together just 40 seconds ago.
Wait, what? Milo, you and Mikey are writing songs about Fruit Loops now?
Yeah, obviously. Isn't it really good effort?
I guess it's really good effort, but Milo, how are you gonna get Toucan Sam to hear your song? He's not even here right now.
Well, we're just gonna be building so goodly, Dad. He comes over to take a look, and then when we've got him in our house, we'll sing at him.
We'll sing at him? Milo, normally you don't really sing at people. Most people sing to people. It's like giving them a little song that you've written.
Fine, then. We'll sing to him if it's that much to ya.
Oh, thanks, Milo, but I don't think you should do that either. Toucan Sam probably won't exactly like being sung at with that song. It's a little bit crazy, and you know what? I think we might have to step up our game. If you guys are doing crazy stuff to try and win this competition and get Toucan Sam to like you, I think me and JJ might have to try a little bit harder on our end.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and I didn't want to say it to be offensive, but that's truly what I was gonna say.
Oh, Milo, you can't be saying that, but JJ, I think one thing we need to do is make the Fruit Loops even thicker. That way there's even more fruit in every loop. Even though I don't think there's real fruit in Fruit Loops, it's still fruit flavored. So the more we build, the more fruit flavor every single loop has. This is just one of the ways we're definitely gonna win. And we're gonna make Toucan Sam really, really like us. We're probably gonna be his favorite, and he'll basically want to be friends with us. Maybe then we'll get free Fruit Loops forever. How cool would that be? Maybe Toucan Sam will even let us be on the box with him. I think that would be really fun. I think we'd do a pretty good job on the box too, JJ. We'd look really cool and really, really handsome, and I'd be looking so awesome.
Chip, that's just one little problem.
What's the problem, Milo?
Last time I checked, you guys don't have a bird on your team. You don't even have an animal.
Milo, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, over here on the Mikey Milo team, we're actually comprised of a bird and a turtle, which I feel like Toucan Sam is really gonna like.
Oh no, Milo, normally you can say kind of silly stuff, but honestly, I think you're right. Me and JJ are just two humans. How can we compete with a bird and a turtle when we're building a box with a literal bird on it?
Yeah, there's not a lot that two humans can really do.
Oh, Milo, that's where you're mistaken. Did you know that Fruit Loops were literally invented by humans and only humans can eat them? That's why you should not feed Fruit Loops to actual toucans.
Mike, are you hearing this? That is absolutely not true.
Wait, what's Milo? Yes, it definitely is truly. Wait, have you been feeding Fruit Loops to birds or something?
Yeah, but also, it didn't get invented by a human.
Milo, Fruit Loops absolutely were invented by a human. They're literally Kellogg's.
Kellogg's? What is that?
It's the cereal company. They're the people that make cornflakes.
Oh, I don't like those ones.
Yeah, I don't like them as much as I like Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are kind of my favorite because they're really brightly colored and they taste so good.
Yeah, and when they're in my tummy, they are so rainbow.
Wait, what? Milo, how do you know what they look like in your tummy?
Because one time I got an x-ray right after I ate the Fruit Loops.
Oh, Milo, that's gross. You saw into your tummy and you could see the Fruit Loops on the x-ray?
Yeah.
Milo, that shouldn't be possible. X-rays can only see bones and metal.
Well, this must have been a Fruit Loop x-ray.
Milo, I don't think that's true. Have you been eating ring-shaped metal pieces?
Well, no, unless you're talking about all the car parts I've been eating.
Milo, did you just say car parts that you've been eating?
Yeah, it's been delicious.
Milo, you cannot be eating car parts. I feel like I've told you this before. Cars are for driving, not eating.
I don't remember you telling me that.
Oh, Milo, if you eat car parts, eventually you'll turn into a car and you'll just say beep beep.
Wait, that's actually my biggest dream. I want to be a car.
No, Milo, you do not want to be a car. Being a car would not be fun. It would suck. Imagine wanting to eat Fruit Loops and all you can eat is petrol and fuel and gasoline. No, Milo, that wasn't meant to be a good thing. That was meant to be a bad thing that's meant to scare you.
Well, now I'm zooming around the racetrack being really happy.
Milo, did you just say racetrack?
No, I didn't.
Hang on a minute, you definitely did. JJ, I think Mikey and Milo might be building a racetrack right now. And not just any racetrack. If this is a Fruit Loops themed racetrack, we might be done for. Because I know racetracks have loops inside of them, but if there's one loop that we cannot compete with, it's a Fruit Loop racing loop. Uh-oh, JJ, we're gonna need to make a spoon for this milk bowl right now. Then I think we're gonna need to take a look at what Milo and Mikey are doing. We have no idea what they could even be working on right now. It could be something really silly, like a crazy little, I don't know, pumpkin house, or it could be something really scary, like a racetrack. If they're building a racetrack, we're really gonna need to step up our game. We cannot compete with that in any way unless we make one ourselves. Although, I don't know, racetracks are good, but aren't they kind of boring in a way? We could probably do better than a racetrack if we really tried, but we'll have to try really hard to be able to do it. If we're gonna be able to beat them, I think we'll need to do more than we've done so far. Look, I'm gonna make the end of this spoon right here like this. Okay, I think the spoon's looking pretty good. It's gonna be slightly submerged in a milky thing just because it'll be covered by the milk we're gonna add to the milk bowl with the cereal, but I think the spoon itself is looking kind of great actually. Okay, I like this a lot. It's got a little bit at the end of the spoon for holding it, and the front of the spoon is going to be inside the milk bowl. Now, JJ, I think it is time. We need to see exactly what Mikey and Milo were doing once and for all. I think there's only one way to check on what Milo and Mikey are building, and that is to use my special patented technology. This is a drone, JJ. Once I spawn this down, I will be able to look through and see what the drone sees. If I fly it right enough, it should see exactly what Milo and Mikey are doing. Are you ready to give this a whirl and see exactly what Milo and Mikey are up up to? Okay, let's be really sneaky. It's drone time and whoa. I think I see myself. This is crazy. Whoa, I can really fly like a drone. I can go backwards and forwards and whoa. I can even control the drone camera up and down. All right, JJ, wish me luck. It is time for us to go fly this drone. As long as you keep a good lookout and make sure Mikey and Milo do not somehow find me, I think we should be all good. And away! Whoa, we're literally flying a drone right now. This is crazy. I can see our build so well. It's looking really awesome. I like this so much. But the real reason we're using this drone is to see somebody else's build, and that's Milo and Mikey's. And wait a second, this looks so silly. Hang on, let's fly down to get a closer look. I think I see Milo on some sort of bike that's horrifying, and it looks like they've made a race course. Whoa, look, I've got such a good close-up view from here.
Hang on a second, Mikey. What is that buzzing? Wait a second. Is that a drone? Chip, are you spying on me?
Oh, just checking out the competition, Milo. Making sure you're not building a Fruit Loops disaster over here.
Disaster! My build is a masterpiece! You can't just fly your sneaky little drone around here. Get out of here before I blow that thing out of the air!
Ah! Oh no, I gotta get back to our build right now. This is terrible. Milo's got a potato launcher.
Get back here!
Oh my goodness. All right, we don't have much time. Come on, we gotta fly and land this drone safely. Okay, JJ, don't be alarmed by the potatoes flying over the wall. Those are just nothing. All right, I'm gonna land and... Okay, that should be good. Thanks for keeping such a good lookout, JJ. I think Milo may have found the drone a little bit, but you know what? That's so fine. Now we have the perfect opportunity. We know exactly what they're building. They're building a race course, and their Fruit Loops box looks ridiculous. It literally said Fruit Loop or Fruit Lose. I actually don't know what it said. All that I know is they're gonna Fruit lose to us.
I'm feeling so angry right now about what happened, and it's made me want to win even more. Mikey, we gotta get it together!
Oh no, it sounds like Milo and Mikey are trying even harder now that we spied on them. Okay, I guess when Milo and Mikey spy, it's fine, but when we do it, it's really bad. I guess we probably shouldn't do that again. Instead, what we should do is build the inside of this super cool Fruit Loops house. I think I know exactly what we need to do. We obviously know really well the 5 or 6 different colors of Fruit Loops. There's yellow, there's green, pink, purple, blue, and obviously there's orange as well. This means we need to build different rooms inside this place, one with each different one of these colors. We can even give them a different flavor. I think building a house with each Fruit Loop color in each room could be really cool. All right, now where do we even start? I say we start with blue, probably just to tease Milo. Milo really loves the color blue. He's absolutely obsessed with it. If you make anything blue, he'll probably fly right over to it, even if it's something really dangerous like a spinning saw blade. He would literally fly right up to it just because he likes the color. That's just what Milo's like though. He can be kind of crazy. So if we make the first room blue, hopefully we'll get really good points from Milo. Milo will really be thankful about that. I say we keep the open inside of the room really open like this. That way it can be like one big space, other than the floor levels of course. By making it one big open space, we really keep it from feeling cramped inside here, and it makes the inside feel way bigger than it actually is. That's an important part of a box where you want as much cereal as possible. The bigger it feels on the inside, the more Fruit Loops it seems like you're gonna get. And when Milo is hungry, he tends to vote with his stomach and not his brain. If Milo thinks this Fruit Loops box is the best because of the blue, then Toucan Sam will also surely think it's the best. Oh, it even looks like Fromulus Crow is definitely agreeing with us and celebrating. We've got this, JJ. I'm feeling so confident. Now that we've made the wall, I think we need to start making the floor. We're gonna use the same blue color for the floor, except we'll use a slightly darker block, like concrete. Concrete will fit in really well with the floor here, because it super perfectly matches the color of the walls. Okay, I don't know what Fromulus is doing. I'll just place the concrete underneath Fromulus and... Okay, JJ, I'm starting to feel bad. It looks like Fromulus kind of just wants to go free. Just because he's a crow does not mean he's any threat to Toucan Sam. I'm sure Toucan Sam is a really chill guy who will be totally fine if there's another bird around. All right, Fromulus, this is it. Go free! Okay, he's flying and... No, Fromulus, that's not the way to freedom. Freedom is this way. Come here. Wait a minute, it looks like he's coming in. Okay, no, he's flying around. I guess he just likes the pole a lot. Hey, this could be the bedroom. It's blue colored like Milo and blue colored like Toucan Sam, and there's a bird in it. This is perfect. If Romulus decides to stay, this shall be the bedroom, and it will also be the living room area. Now that we've made this blue room and it's looking kind of perfect, I think we need to start making the sofa. I think it could be really cool if we make all the furniture white color. That way it'll look like reverse Fruit Loops. Normally, Fruit Loops look like a bunch of different colors inside of a huge white area, but this time each room is Fruit Loop themed. So by having the white inside, it looks like the furniture is meant to represent the milk and the room is actually the Fruit Loop. I think it's so funny that way. And wait a minute, JJ, what is that? It looks like some sort of glass fence. And wait a second, this is incredible. JJ, we can use this to make a really cool table. Milk is basically a liquid, so if we make the table slightly clear like milk, we can have this place look like an actual milky liquid. That is so cool. Let's also use trapdoors for the table so it looks ultra modern, and wow, this actually looks really, really epic. Good thinking, JJ. I'm so happy with this design. Now, one thing we also definitely need is a TV. I don't know if Toucan Sam has a TV show or anything, but I think he definitely should. That is why in the center of the room, we're going to have a TV just like that. This way, anybody in here can watch their favorite shows, and look, we'll even make the TV design a little loop. Hey, we'll make it out of wool so it looks like the other Fruit Loops around here. That's pretty funny. It's weird how at this size the TV kind of looks like a microwave. If it wasn't for the radio antenna on top, it would really look like a microwave. Now, one thing we'll also definitely need inside of here is some bookshelves. I'm thinking we use the good old classic ones. These classic bookshelves have been around for a while, and that's because they're just really good and super duper trustworthy. Let's also grab a bunch of blue trapdoors, just like this. These blue trapdoors are a very, very similar color to the rest of this blue room. By keeping them inside here, we make this room look absolutely perfect. Now let's also grab some more bookshelves like this. Okay, by mirroring this room, we make it super duper symmetrical and honestly kind of really, really cool. Hey, wait a second. I think I've just come up with a really cool idea, JJ, and whoa, this is cool. We can have floating glasses of milk. That looks really fancy, and wait a second. It could also look really cool if we hang them up from the ceiling, like super cool dangly milk chains. Hey, it kind of looks like lanterns. That's really epic, JJ. This is so cool. We've made a super duper epic looking room with a really fun looking light fixture, honestly. I'm really happy about this. The more epic we can make this room looking, oh yeah, the better it'll be. Now, the super cool idea I came up with, I think that could be a super epic little shelf design. We can make it look like a milk splatter on the wall, like milk is being slow-mo poured into a cereal bowl with Fruit Loops inside, just like they do in the ads. It is so funny how all the cereal ads kind of look the same. They have a very similar feel, which is totally fine. I really, really like Fruit Loops, so I'm okay if all the advertisements look the same. It just reminds me of my favorite cereal. Now that we've made this, we can add extra little bits in the corners like this to make it look like there's even more milk inside this Fruit Loop room. The more milky we make the cereal, the better. And wait a minute, JJ, I have a really, really important question to ask you right now. Are you ready for me to ask this question? Okay, there's an age-old question, and it asks if people add their milk to the cereal that's already inside the bowl, or if they pour cereal onto a bowl full of milk. JJ, I've come to ask you, do you add your cereal to the milk inside the bowl? Oh, he does. Wait a minute, does that mean that you don't add milk to your cereal like they do in all the advertisements? Okay, you know what, JJ? I have a secret to tell you. I actually feel the same way. I like adding the cereal to the milk. That way you get a really cool splash effect. And in fact, speaking of a splash effect, let's do the exact same thing like we've got in this super cool Fruit Loops box. By adding splashes of milk, we make it look like the cereal is being dropped into the milk. Hey, that's exactly how it should be. I think this is now looking perfect. Now, we should probably ask Milo what him and Mikey think about that question. I really hope they've got the right answer and that they don't answer a silly one. Hey, Milo.
Yeah, what's up, boy?
Me and JJ were talking and we have a very important question for you guys.
Well, I'm here for what's importance.
Well, Milo, I need to ask you right now. Do you add cereal to milk or do you add milk to your cereal?
What kind of question is that, Chip? Don't even disrespect me with a question like that.
What? Milo, come on, you gotta have an answer to it, right?
Yeah, the answer is obviously you put the cereal first and then the milk.
What? Milo, that's gross. That's clearly the wrong answer. You're crazy if you think that's the right one.
Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
No, Milo, I'm being very serious right now. Are you being real that that's your answer?
I am being so real, and anyone who says anything otherwise is disgusting!
Hey, you basically think that me and JJ are disgusting then.
Yeah, I really do!
Wait, what? Milo, you're not meant to agree with that. You're meant to say, what? No, I'm sorry, you're not disgusting. You guys are really cool.
Well, don't be coming around here saying that you put the milk first and disrespecting me like that!
Okay, we won't say it, Milo, but wait a minute. What about Mikey? Does Mikey put the cereal or the milk first?
Of course Mikey puts the cereal first, because he's not crazy! I would never be on the team with someone crazy like that.
Milo, Mikey's the craziest out of all of us. We still don't know what he was doing in the shops earlier.
Yeah, he was actually buying me a present. We sorted it out.
Milo, were you the police officer that got called to the scene?
Yes, and he bought me a present. It was really nicely.
I don't know, Milo. This was back when you were still a fake police officer, so he might have just been trying to trick you because he knows you haven't completed your training and you're not super good at solving crime yet.
I could never be silly like that. And also, actually, I just got a text message from Mikey.
Wait, what? You got a text message? I thought you and Mikey were together right now.
Well, yeah, but he likes to text me sometimes.
Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. What did he text you?
He said that Mikey likes to actually eat the bowl.
Mikey eats the bowl? Wait, that's not even part of the question. The question is, do you eat milk in your cereal or cereal in your milk? Not if you eat the bowl.
Well, that's just what Mikey does, and I respect it.
What? No, don't respect that. Milo, if you let Mikey eat all of your bowls and plates and your cutlery every time you eat Fruit Loops, you're gonna have nothing left and Mikey will have a tummy full of shards of glass.
Well, I'm gonna start eating the cereal bowl.
Milo, please, I am begging you. If you eat the cereal bowl, I think Toucan Sam might be mad at you. He knows that that is not the correct way to eat his cereal.
Nah, Toucan Sam is a G.
Milo, that doesn't mean he will let you eat bowls.
Yeah, it does, cause he let me do anything when I win this competition.
I don't think that's true, Milo. Toucan Sam is a G. That's why he's gonna vote for me and JJ as the winner. Besides, we're even gonna have a really cool dining area for him where he can just come inside and enjoy all the things.
Well, I've already built a dining area.
What? Milo, that means you've probably rushed it, and it was built really, really quickly and with not a lot of thought.
We didn't rush it. We did it very carefully and planned it out perfection.
Milo, I came over and saw your build. I saw that you kind of just built crazy stuff, and you literally had a go-kart track with custom Fruit Loop hoops.
Yeah, okay. Well, the Fruit Loop heaps were Mikey's idea, but they're actually glowing on me.
Yeah, they looked pretty cool, but I don't know. I think you guys are gonna need a lot more than just a go-kart track and a dining area if you want to beat us. I think the outside of our Fruit Loop box is looking way better than the outside of your one.
No. I haven't even seen what yours looks like, but I'm pretty darn sure that it's not as good as ours.
What, Milo? It definitely is way better. And besides, didn't you say Mikey was taking a peek at our build earlier?
Well, he did do that.
Milo, you can't even take it back. We know Mikey was looking at our build earlier. You literally admitted it.
Yeah, but Mikey was actually using the wrong glasses to look at your build.
Wait, Mikey wears glasses?
Yeah.
I didn't know Mikey didn't have very good vision. Why does Mikey wear glasses, and since when?
He only wears them around people that he trusts, which is probably why you've never seen it.
Oh, okay, that's really weird. Why wouldn't he wear them all the time? I feel like he would probably want to wear them more around people he doesn't trust, because they're more likely to betray him.
That's actually a good point. You would betray Mikey.
What? No, I wouldn't, and... Oh my goodness. JJ, are you sure this is okay to put down in this build challenge? I don't know. I think it looks really cool, but are we sure that Toucan Sam is gonna be okay with this? I think we can keep it though. I think Cheerios are perfect. They're delicious and they kind of look like Fruit Loops. We might just have to hide them. We're gonna need to place down some sort of greenish trapdoors around these things. I think the birch trapdoors are probably the best bet. That is because they kind of look white like milk color. If we can keep these from Toucan Sam, we'll be all set. As long as Toucan Sam does not open this area, we will be so good. Now, speaking of the areas inside of this house, we're gonna need a little bit more than what we've made so far. Right now, there's there's a huge open area in the middle. We've made a living area and we've even made a dining area, but there's no way to get to the rest of the house. That is why we are going to build a Fruit Loop-avator. The middle room is going to be a white room, and it's going to look like milk being poured right down the middle. We're going to transform this into a Fruit Loop-themed elevator. I think this room is going to be one of the coolest ones in the entire house. Now that we've made this really cool milky-looking streak in the middle, I think we need to make our Fruit Loop-avator right now. I think we can make it... what Fruit Loop color can we even do? I think maybe one that we haven't even done. We could do it a red color, just like a Fruit Loops box. We'll make it kind of loopy like this, and the middle we can actually make out of glass. This way it'll look like a real Fruit Loop. Okay, I actually really like this idea. Then we'll be able to make it rise up and lower down as much as we like. We'll just need to grab an elevator pulley system. I think this will totally work. I've got a great feeling about it. Now for this elevator, we're gonna need to do some crazy redstone mechanics. Luckily, this should totally work. It does look a little strange beaming right off into the sky, but that's okay. It just sort of makes our super cool Fruit Loops box look kind of high tech. Now, if we try this, we can actually wirelessly control it. Hopefully this works. Please activate, and yes, look, it's coming down. Now this should allow us to jump onto this platform, and then it should become an actual elevator. Come on, I really hope it's long enough, and yes, it totally is. Now we can fly up, trim off the extra little random bits that we don't really need, then we should be able to really see if this works. All right, JJ, are you ready to see if this elevator can actually take us up? All right, let's see, and whoa, it's actually working. This is crazy. I cannot believe this right now. Now we'll be able to use this as an elevator if we want, and we definitely will. I think the first order of business is definitely to make the final few rooms of this super cool Fruit Loops house. Obviously, we're gonna need some orange ones, because that's my favorite color. I think we'll make this orange room right over here. We'll need to make the walls and the floor orange, but I know we totally got this. And while we're at it, let's make the remaining yellow, purple, and what other color is there? Oh, pink. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Now that we've made these 4 colorful rooms, I think the first order of business is to transform this orange one into a bedroom. That is because obviously orange is the best color. If I had to sleep in any room, I would probably pick the orange room. I think I'd pick it every time, actually. And you know what, JJ? I think we need to have 4 different beds. Obviously, there can be one for you. Then I think over here we'll have one for me. I want to make sure they line up really well. Next to your bed, we'll make a bed over here in the corner for Mikey, and in this corner, we'll make one for Milo. That way, they're both really happy, but JJ, the 5th and final bed we need to make is not a pink bed. Nobody pink is staying here. We're gonna make a blue bed for Toucan Sam. That is so that Toucan Sam can come in here and enjoy this place with us. We'll also give him a really big bed because he is kind of the one in charge of deciding who wins. We really want him to pick us as the winner. Now, obviously, we need to give absolutely everybody their very own chest. Toucan Sam can get one, and so will Milo, me, you, and Mikey. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty good so far, but I don't know. I still think there needs to be more. Hey, we can make a cool Fruit Loop design carpet. I say we make it out of orange, yellow, and green, or I don't know. We already have a bit of orange in here. Maybe we can make it yellow and a little bit green as well. And I think the final color we might need is just a little bit of blue, like this. Oh, this actually looks quite cool. It looks like a really lovely Fruit Loop design, although, I don't know, it kind of looks messy now that I think about it. Uh-oh, building Fruit Loops is kind of difficult. I wish it was easier. If only we weren't competing with Mikey and Milo. We might be able to work together with them on this. But since we are competing, I think it is our sacred duty to destroy them. And whoa, JJ, what is this? Wait a minute, is this some sort of bird swing for Toucan Sam to sit on inside the bedroom, or is it something different? I have no idea. Wait a second, this is kind of fun. I really like guessing what this could possibly be. It could be so many things. Oh yeah, this is great. While you make that, I'm gonna grab down some slabs and maybe add a couple more paintings. I really like paintings so much. They make different rooms feel so full inside. We'll make one really big painting on this wall over here, although, maybe this one could look better if it was a bunch of different paintings. I think each different painting can remind Toucan Sam of something different. Aw, that looks awesome. We'll try and get a bunch of different ones just because I don't want to repeat the same painting on the same wall. That's kind of boring. Okay, we've got a couple different paintings. I think this is looking really good, and JJ, what on earth is this? I have no idea what I'm even looking at right now. Okay, you know what, JJ? I totally trust you. Whatever this is, if you keep making it, I'm gonna go over here and I think I'm gonna make some sort of kitchen area. I trust you, JJ. Whatever you're making, I know it's gonna be incredible. Now, I think we need to make the floor out of purple concrete, although, obviously, I think we need a little bit of white concrete too. This way, we can make a kitchen checkerboard pattern, which is one of my favorite things to do. Obviously, if it's a kitchen, it needs to have a checkerboard pattern. Otherwise, is it even really a kitchen? I don't think so. Now, while I wonder what JJ's building, we need to grab some kitchen cabinets. I think we'll grab... there's not really a purple color, honestly. Oh, I see we grabbed this really cool white one because it looks exactly like a milky color. We'll also need to grab a sink and some drawers and oh yeah, this is perfect. Now we'll make the drawers over here just like this, even though next to the white of the concrete on the floor, it kind of looks grayish, which is not exactly what we want. I still think it looks pretty cool. I think any kitchen is definitely better than no kitchen. Now we'll start placing this above here, and obviously in the center we need a kitchen island. That way we can cook twice as many things, and maybe we can even invent new foods, ones that are themed around Fruit Loops, like, I don't know, a Fruit Loop cake or something, or even a Fruit Loop pie, maybe even some sort of Fruit Loop drink, like a Fruit Loop milkshake. That would be very cool. Now we're also going to need a lot of fridges to store all the milk we're going to keep inside this place. This is a Fruit Loop house, of course. You cannot have zero milk in a Fruit Loop house. That would be crazy. Milk is the number one most important ingredient here. Okay, looking all right so far, but I don't know. I think there's definitely still something missing here, and whoa, JJ, you're making a chandelier. Oh, you used all the colors of Fruit Loops for the candles, a little bit of Cheerio looking things for the crazy fences underneath, and now you are using white glass for the milky bits. JJ, this is perfect. This is an incredible design, and I'm feeling very excited about it. Now the kitchen, I still think needs a little bit of work. That is why we're gonna grab some item frames, and one of the most important things ever, we are going to have actual boxes of Fruit Loops framed above the kitchen area. Just look at that. They're literally three-dimensional. It is so cool, and it looks almost exactly like the box that we've made. I'm liking this a lot, but I don't know. I still think we need more. We are going to grab some more chests and some more chains. That is because we're going to hang some chests from the ceiling, and obviously we'll use some white trapdoors so that they look kind of milky colored as well. Instead of chests, actually, maybe we could even have shulker boxes. That way we could give them the different colors of the different Fruit Loops. Okay, I'm actually liking this idea. I think it could work out really well and just be really cool looking. We can even have them looking like this. We'll have actual Fruit Loop designs on the walls that not only look epic, but you can also keep things inside. That way it is doubly functional and super awesome looking. Oh, Milo and Mikey, if you guys had any idea how super cool our build is looking right now, you guys would probably poop your pants and give up on the spot.
Because we're actually building some of our furniture out of Fruit Loops.
Wait, what? How are you building furniture out of Fruit Loops? That sounds like it would collapse at any moment.
Mikey is an incredible craftsman.
An incredible craftsman? I don't know, Milo. The last time Mikey tried building something out of food, it was a macaroni bridge, and it melted down. It actually was a big disaster.
Yeah, but the macaroni bridge was iconic.
I don't know, it looked cool, but Milo, it went in such a bendy line that it ended up just being a solid loop over the water. It actually didn't connect to either side of the land. Nobody could get across the bridge because it literally just sort of infinitely wrapped in on itself. It actually got a bunch of people stuck.
Well, all that really matters to me now is that this Fruit Loops house is looking really fancy.
Well, what about being safe, Milo? Does it appear safe?
Well, safety doesn't really matter for me at the moment.
What? Milo, why doesn't safety matter? Me and JJ are building a Fruit Loops pool in this pink room right now, and even we care about safety.
That doesn't sound very safe.
Milo, I think it definitely does sound safe. Look, trust me, Milo, we're gonna make sure this pool is very safe. It's actually not gonna be a regular pool either. It is going to be a special one, full of not water, but milk. This is just exactly like what Fruit Loops experience being in a cereal bowl.
Oh yeah, we've got some milk over here.
What? Milo, you have milk too?
Oh yeah, didn't you think I would have it?
I thought you wouldn't for some reason, but I guess the fact that you do does make sense. Dang it, I thought we would be the only ones with it.
Silly Chip. Oh, Mikey, I've got a good feeling about this competition.
Hey, Milo, your feelings should not be too good. Trust me, if Toucan Sam actually likes our build enough to come over here, I think he will definitely appreciate our build more. We're even adding cool little stair-based Fruit Loops in the pool, and wait a minute, JJ, that's a genius idea. By using purple and prismarine, we make the colors a lot more realistic like the actual Fruit Loops. I can't believe I was going to use warped wood. That's so much darker than a real Fruit Loop is. Hey, this pool's looking epic. I really like it right now. We've got so many different Fruit Loop colors, and I wish there was a green bamboo stair, but unfortunately, I don't think there is. This swimming pool room is looking really cool though. That means there is one room left to make before we make our secret little extra additions up on top. We need to make the bathroom. I think this bathroom needs to be very royal feeling. We're gonna have lots of gold and gold chandeliers and really cool golden candles. Oh yeah, I think this might even be one of the most luxury bathrooms ever. Not to mention, we'll also have some royal carpets and I think we can even have some royal golden lampposts. That would be really, really funny. Hang on, let's see if we can find them again. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I think this will work out very, very well. I don't think there's ever been a fancier bathroom than this before. Let's start placing down our golden light poles like this. Then we can add the actual fence parts of it. Then if we add a golden lantern at the top, or actually we'll build it one higher, we can actually add golden wall lanterns to the sides. Look at this. Isn't this the fanciest start to a bathroom you've ever seen before? I think it's definitely the fanciest bathroom I've ever seen before. There is no way anybody can compete with this one. Milo and Mikey, you guys could literally build the most insane and cool bathroom ever, and it still would not even come close to this one.
That's not true, because we don't even have a bathroom.
Wait, what? Milo, that's ridiculous. How do you go to the toilet after you drink all the milk and need to pee?
Well, in this magical Fruit Loop land, you don't need to pee.
Magical Fruit Loop land? Milo, it sounds like you're talking about Crazy Town.
I am not talking about Crazy Town. I don't want you to claim that anymore because Crazy Town was so lost weight.
Milo, you became the mayor of Crazy Town. They literally elected you.
Yeah, because I built Crazy Town.
Milo, you built Crazy Town? That place is, well, crazy.
Yeah, and now we shut it down because it got too crazy.
Wow. Okay, Milo, if you don't like things that are too crazy, you are not going to like this thing that me and JJ are about to build right now. It's actually going to be kind of insane. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I definitely will be telling JJ. JJ, the reason we can't tell Milo about this is because it's an absolute secret. We need to build a really fun thing. They literally have a go-kart course, but we kind of have nothing. That's why we need to make an elytra flying course. This is going to be really epic. We'll have a chest inside here, and then we'll fill it with fireworks. Not to mention, there is something really, really fun that you can do with elytra, and that's fly. Oftentimes, people will actually make little courses with hoops that you have to fly through with an elytra, except this time you will not be flying through hoops. You will be flying through loops. Fruit Loops, that is. This elytra course will have actual Fruit Loops, and I think they'll look really incredible. Come on, let's get all the wool colors we could possibly need and start making these epic elytra Fruit Loop hoops for Milo and Mikey and even us and Toucan Sam to fly through. Let's start by making one, I think right over here. This could be the entrance area to the Fruit Loops course. It can be a little racing area sign. We'll actually build it slightly down into the Fruit Loops box. That way it will not stick out from the sides. We'll use yellow and blue because, I don't know, I really like these colors. I think they kind of fit well. Then we'll be able to start making the actual loops. I think the first loop can be a green color. It'll start on one side of our Fruit Loops box, then it'll fly all around. It'll be a pretty big challenge, actually. Then eventually it will lead all the way over into the other side. We'll widen them up a little bit. Otherwise, I'm a little worried that they might be too small for people to fit through. Now, we gotta make as many of these as we possibly can. We'll make them sort of far away. That way it's a little bit of a challenge to get from each one to the next. Now we'll break all this wool. This was just a little bridge wool to get to the next spot. Now we can make the next Fruit Loop just like this. Look at that. Hey, how incredible is this? I don't think I've seen Fruit Loops this magical since, well, ever really. These might be the most magical Fruit Loops of all time, and we're only gonna be making more and more as we build this elytra course looking better and better. Now at the very end of this super cool and honestly pretty long elytra flying course, you are gonna have to land on the ultimate Fruit Loop. This one will be bigger than all the other ones, and it'll just be really fun on the top. We might even be able to find or hide something pretty cool on it. I think that'll make flying through through this super cool Elytra course really fun. Even though it's gonna be fun and that's kind of a prize all in itself, we obviously need a real prize. We would not forget that. That would just be such a silly thing to forget. Now let's just make this final Fruit Loop a little bit thicker, and then honestly, this might be one of the final things we need to do. We're almost finished with our build, JJ. This is so exciting. We've done such a good job making an epic Fruit Loops build. I'm feeling very proud of us right now. Okay, this is looking perfect. Now that we've made the final Fruit Loop for people to land on in this super cool Fruit Loops flying course, I think we just need to make one final thing. We should probably check to make sure Milo and Mikey aren't doing anything really cheeky though. Otherwise, they could see what we're doing and that would actually kind of suck. Right, I'm not seeing them anywhere here except... Wait a minute, JJ, I think part of our wall is broken. Uh-oh, this is bad. Who could have done that? And... Milo, you and Mikey broke through the wall? What? Oh no, that is it. You know what? I'm gonna take out a sword right now and I think I'm gonna totally get you guys.
Yeah, that's it, Chip!
Wait, this sword is doing 0 damage. JJ, I know what we have to do. We need to throw this in the Fruit Loop bowl. Come on, I really hope this works. Wait a minute. Yes, it totally worked. JJ, the cereal sword turned into a rainbow diamond sword. This is perfect. Now, Milo, I'm about to teach you a lesson. Yeah, stay away from our build and never try and come over and take a peek again. That goes for you too, Mikey. If you even dare take a look at what we've made, we're totally gonna get payback. All right, JJ, now that our build is definitely safe from Milo and Mikey, I think we really need to build our prize on top of that Fruit Loop ring. Otherwise, we could be in some serious trouble. Oh, JJ, we only have 2 minutes left. Okay, we better place this really quickly. Wait, what's this called? Uh-oh, I think we're gonna need to grab an item frame, and on it, we're going to need to place some gold and some diamond blocks too. I think this will definitely end up working. By placing the gold and diamond blocks, we make sure that everybody knows this thing is really important. Then, by placing the gold block, we make it even higher elevated. The one we need to put up here is the super cool box of Fruit Loops. This is the rare box of Fruit Loops. It was actually one of the first boxes ever made. That's why it's kept separate from all the other ones in the kitchen. Those ones are just kind of normal, and anybody can have them. This one is definitely special though. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's open a box of Fruit Loops just to make sure we are really celebrating here, JJ, and... Wait a minute. JJ, it's Toucan Sam. Oh boy, Milo, you're gonna want to take a look at this.
Wait, what are you saying?
Toucan Sam is here, and he is ready to judge our builds.
The real boy?
Yeah, Milo, the real boy. Toucan Sam himself is here. This is absolutely crazy.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan of him.
Whoa, Milo, I think you better stop building now. Toucan Sam is about to take a look at what exactly we've made.
Let me present you to Milo Mikey Fruit Loops house.
Milo, I don't know if you guys know this, but this clearly says Fruit Loop.
Yeah, Fruit Loops.
No, not Fruit Loop. This says Fru, like going through something.
Fruit Loops.
Oh boy, you guys really can't spell, can you?
Well, and when you really think about it, this is a Fruit Loop.
What? Why is it a Fruit Loop?
It's a loop that goes through the building.
Oh, I guess you're right, and whoa, it's noisy in here. What are those sounds?
Well, that's something for later. I think you want to go over this side and go up the ladders.
Okay, Milo, Mikey, what is this? Why are there giant wheels and... Uh-oh, I just broke one. Mikey, please don't say anything to Milo.
What did you just do down there?
Nothing, Milo. What did you say about these ladders and... Whoa, this room is cool. Why don't you tell us about this?
Yeah, well, this is the kitchen, and we spent a long time designing it, and it's really pretty, and you can do everything in here, including cooking the Fruit Loops.
Whoa, that's epic. Hey, you even have a bunch of fruit, Milo, like blueberries and apples and carrots. I don't know if carrots are a fruit.
This is the beetroot, the cabbage, the rice, and the carrots, which is what we've been making our Fruit Loops with.
Wow, okay, that's really interesting. I did not know Fruit Loops were made of those. And Milo, what is this?
This is simply the Mikey Milo dining room, of course, since we actually are kind of Fruit Loop colors.
What? What about me and JJ? I'm a Fruit Loop color too. JJ's the color of the box and I'm the color of the orange one.
Yeah, but you guys are weird.
What? Milo, doesn't that make us more Fruit Loopy? Like loopy crazy? But okay, you know what? If we're not a Fruit Loop, I'm okay with that too.
This is the bedroom!
Milo, you have monkeys in here. Why are there monkeys inside the Fruit Loop box?
They're my Fruit Loop pets!
Okay, I guess that makes sense, but what is this? Oh, it's Mikey's bed.
Yeah, because he'd be sleeping in the the water lately.
That makes sense. He is a turtle and, oh, he's doing handstands. Good job, Mikey. That's very impressive.
Hey, Mikey, you did such a good job!
But what is this, Milo? This doesn't look like a monkey.
That's a little flutter boy.
Oh, a flutter boy. I understand. Why is there a flutter boy in here?
Because he poops out Fruit Loops.
Ew, that's disgusting. That is not where Fruit Loops come from. There's no way.
Yeah, it is where they come from. It's really funny.
Ew, that's gross. And hey, I told you orange was a Fruit Loop color. You totally put it in here.
Mikey, I told you not to put the orange here.
Oh, were you guys planning on building not our colors just so we couldn't sit down with you guys?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were planning.
That's so cheeky. Oh, you guys are crazy, but oh no, there's even more. What's up here?
Well, this is simply kind of the best part.
Wait, is this a trampoline, Milo?
Yeah, boy, this is the trampoline.
Whoa, you guys made a trampoline room? That's kind of epic.
Yeah, see it and weep.
Well, I'm not weeping. This is actually just really cool. I'm so happy you guys made a trampoline room. I love trampolines.
See, I told you that our build would have lots of mystical, fun magic stuff.
This is really cool, but Milo, do you remember something?
Yeah, I do remember something, and I also have an idea.
Oh, what's your idea?
I challenge you two to a competition!
Wait a minute, Milo, aren't we already in a competition right now?
Yes, I guess so, but I want a competition within a competition.
Oh, okay. What's the competition?
I challenge you guys to a go-kart race!
Oh, okay. I guess you can challenge us to a go-kart race, but only if you're happy losing.
I'm gonna win because I built this go-kart race!
Oh, that kind of sounds like cheating. Wait a minute, I think I have a Mario Kart card in... Wait, why can't I start this thing?
Chip, sounds like a you issue.
I don't know. This car's not driving. Wait a second. I think I got this working. All right. This should definitely work now. And oh, dang it. This is really, really difficult. Okay. I managed to get it out. Guys, this is exciting. I've never been in a proper go-kart race before.
Yeah, well, we're about to go crazy right now. And the race begins very soonly.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, go!
I gotta win except I got out accidentally.
Oh, Milo, you can't get out of the car. Oh, I feel like I'm so close, but no, I got out as well. Oh, this is bad. I need to drive around the milk. No! Oh, I'm so far behind. This is terrible. Ow, I crashed into the wall.
I totally just won the race. That was amazing.
Dang it. Okay, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. You and Mikey's build is really fun, Milo.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to have an even crazier build, and I don't even think that's possible.
Oh, I think it might be possible. Why don't you guys take a look? Welcome to the real winner of the Fruit Loop House Build Challenge.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild if I do say so myself. Me and JJ worked really hard on it. Look, we don't only have a Fruit Loops box, we also have an actual bowl of Fruit Loops over here, and not to mention, we have giant rings of Fruit Loops in the sky, which you'll find out exactly what they're for later.
Wow, there are so many colors. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is very beautiful, but it's even more beautiful on the inside of our house, because we also built an inside to our box too.
Oh man, did you actually?
Yeah, Milo, of course we did. Welcome, you guys, to the ultimate inside Fruit Loops house. It's very fancy in here. As you can see, everything is a different color because there are 6 different colors of Fruit Loops. Each room gets its own different color, plus an undertone of white, of course, to represent the milk inside of every different Fruit Loops box.
Wow, you guys really actually thought this one through.
Yeah, we totally did. This is the living room where we can sit and watch TV and, of course, eat Fruit Loops at the same time.
Wow, this is very comfortable. And wait a second, there's a little thing here.
Oh yeah, I think I can show you exactly what it does right now. If I grab my trusty linked controller, watch what happens when I do this.
Wow, this is the fanciest elevator I've ever been on. I feel like I'm in a cereal commercial.
Yeah, now quick, jump out into the orange zone before it's too late, you guys, and yes, you did it.
Hang on a second, there's so many beds over here. Is this a bedroom?
Yeah, Milo, this is a bedroom that we made. It's not just for me and JJ, though. Mikey gets a bed, you get a bed, and there's also a triple-size bed for Toucan Sam himself.
Whoa, that's so cool. I didn't even think about building one for Toucan Sam.
Or us, Milo. You just built one for you and one for Mikey.
Yeah, well, there's some people that we won't be having in our house anymore.
Wait, what, Milo? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, well,
What, Milo? That's so mean. Why wouldn't you have me in your house anymore?
well, him because Mikey said so, but I don't want to concentrate on that. I want to concentrate on this kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool inside of here. And oh no, Mikey's found the Fruit Loops on the wall. Guys, speaking of Fruit Loops on the wall, look at these giant Fruit Loops on the wall. That's actually our storage.
Whoa, how does that work?
Well, these are actually just choco boxes. They've been color-coded to look like Fruit Loops, and each of them has 27 storage spaces inside.
Wow, I put all my trash into one of them. Thanks, Chip.
Ew, Milo, this is garbage. Get it out.
Wow, that's so funny.
Now that you guys have seen these first few rooms, I think we should definitely show you the final two up the top.
Yes, please.
All right, guys, get ready to jump out into the yellow room. This one is pretty important if I do say so myself.
Wait, what is this? It's like a bougie bank account.
Not a bank account, Milo. This is a bathroom. This is where people go to take a poo.
This is a bathroom? Oh my gosh, there's a toilet.
Yeah, Milo, there is a toilet. It's a bathroom after all, but this is the fanciest bathroom of all time. There's even gold in the corners.
But Chip, where do I wash my hands?
Well, oh dang it, I didn't think of that. You wash your hands in the pool across the side from this place. Why don't you go take a look, Milo? It's definitely the best place to wash your hands in.
Whoa, you've got a whole pool for washing your hands.
Yeah, Milo, of course. Where else would you wash your hands? A sink?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a sink is for losers who don't have a pool to wash their hands in. It's pretty epic, but it's not the only fun thing we have to do inside our Fruit Loops house.
What are you talking about? There's more?
Yes, we have built one final really fun thing, and it's kind of a fun challenge. Why don't you guys come all the way up to the very top of the Fruit Loops elevator and see for yourselves?
All right, sign me up for this, but I also kind of bet it's not better than our trampoline.
Well, I think it might just be better than your trampoline. Inside this chest, you will find an elytra and a bunch of fireworks. Why don't you try equipping the elytra, guys?
Oh my gosh, Chip, Elytra is so cool!
Elytra is very cool, and if you put it on, you'll find yourself able to go on this very special Elytra course that we have made just for this challenge.
No way! You did not build an Elytra course!
Yeah, we did, Milo. We made it ourselves, and it looks really cool, right?
This is amazing! I think we should race!
Oh yeah, I think we totally should. Are you guys ready to do this super cool Elytra race to the very top where there might even be a secret prize?
I'm ready!
All right, get ready to fly through the Elytra race in 3, 2, 1, and Milo, did you just fall off?
Yeah, let me come back up, please.
Okay, let's try that for real this time. The race begins in 3, 2, 1! Oh no, I got a really slow start. This is really bad. I need to catch up because Milo's so far in the lead.
Wow, I'm really going! What's happening? I can barely see!
Whoa, Milo, you almost made it. You got to the end first.
Yeah, boy, that's right. I touched the pink Fruit Loop before anybody else.
Now, Milo, why don't you take this item frame out of its box and try and use the Fruit Loops?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, Milo, you've earned it.
Okay, I'm gonna take it, and the Fruit Loops are mine!
Look, Milo, it's not just a regular Fruit Loops box. This is how we summoned Toucan Sam.
It's the real boy! It's Toucan Sam! Oh my gosh, Toucan Sam, I'm such a big fan of the Fruit Loops. Please be my friend!
Wait a second, he says these special Fruit Loops are for the winner of the Elytra Challenge. Congratulations, Milo!
I'm so happy! Chip, I gotta say something.
What do you gotta say, Milo?
I think your build was actually incredible! You definitely won the challenge!
Yeah, JJ, we did it! We won the Fruit Loops House Build Challenge!